So I'm going to talk to you about acoustics today, and the work we do on the West Coast primarily. So just so just a recap on why we're using acoustics. So as we know, most of the ocean is dark. Light only penetrates in the first few meters, and sound travels 5 times faster than in air. So acoustics or sound naturally has become the medium that animals use to communicate over sometimes very large distances, to capture prey. The tooth whales using echolocation for prey capture and also navigation and echo-ranging. So many marine mammals, or most marine mammals, have used sound for most functions of their life. So we have the very low frequency baleen whales that are producing sounds that are below our hearing range, and then have porpoises with ultrasonic clicks that are way beyond our human hearing, which lies between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz. And so because of that, acoustics is a great way to study marine mammals. And what we are doing, or what we started last year, is the COMPASS project. It's an EU-funded project with many partners across Scotland and Northern Ireland. We're going to deploy a network, or we have started to deploy a network of 10 acoustic moorings on the west coast, reaching from up near where Champion Head Shorewatch site is, in Tolster, Store Hedge, the Shant Isles, High Skyer, and then down to Northern Ireland. And that network is out there continuously recording for the next 4 years. And we are just getting the first data back in, and that's what I'm going to talk about a little bit today. There's a similar effort that has been going on for quite some time on the East Coast, the EcoMass study headed by Marine Scotland, primarily to look at bottlenose dolphin movement, or that's why it was put in place. But we've recently also done some analysis of this already for other species, and that's the great thing about acoustics as well. It's an archive of data that you can reanalyze as your methods develop and for different species. So when I say acoustic moorings, what do I mean? So in the bottom here is one of our moorings. It consists of an anchor, an acoustic release system, the acoustic device, the recording device, and then a float. The acoustic release allows us to fully submerge the mooring. We're using Marine Scotland's boat to deploy and recover them every 3 months, as I said. So here in the picture you see a seaport and a porpoise click detector, and then the acoustic recorder that we're using together with SAMS. So just a little overview. The data from the COMPASS array is just coming in. We started the effort at the end of 2017, and I'm just going to show you a few highlights of what we've recorded so far. Of course, Harbour porpoise is one of the most important species on the west coast. We found them so far on most of the stations and year-round. And the important thing, or where acoustics can really be helpful, is of course filling in gaps of the visual data can't fill, like giving us data over winter or at night time. So we've been finding porpoise detections on most stations year-round, and we'll be analyzing that further to look at look at the distribution more. And we've, like as in other areas, we found most detections at nighttime. And what we are also doing is comparing the different devices, like the C-port click detector, which has traditionally been used to detect porpoises, with newer devices, a click detector deployed on the soundtrack, which is a newer recorder, to see how similar the results are. So we have, on all of our moorings, we have both devices to do that comparison. What you see down here is just a spectrogram. For those who haven't seen those before, they show you frequency on the y-axis and time on the x-axis, and those are these really high frequency clicks produced by porpoises at 120 to 140 kilohertz. The dolphin analysis is really just starting. As you know, most species. Most species produce clicks and whistles over a wide frequency range, and it's sometimes not very easy to distinguish the different species. We have found dolphin vocalizations on almost all of our stations, and we're just starting to develop automatic detection and classification software to distinguish different species and to get their distribution. As was pointed out before, the acoustic data is a lot of data, so going through it by hand is impossible. So we really need automated methods to do so. There's a couple of examples here. One is a Whales dolphin recording from Tolster. And then in comparison to that, an Atlantic right-sided dolphin was recorded on high scale, or a group of them. So distinguishing the different species of dolphins is something that we are working on. And so the baleen whales, starting with Minke Whales, Minke Whales are producing low-frequency pulse strains. Presumably, it's the males that are producing those. They are mostly they produce them year-round, and they're changing seasonally. And in the breeding grounds, they're typically longer on migration, and in the summer feeding grounds, they are shorter in duration. And so far, they hadn't really been detected in Scotland, and this data set and the e-commerce data that I'll show you in a minute are the first ones where we actually found Minke Whales vocalizing here. And so the preliminary data from the Compass in a way is quite interesting, because we find most detections on Stanton Bank in the south and up in Tolster in the springtime. We haven't looked through all of the summer data yet, so it will be interesting to see the pattern there, but we haven't had many detections in the Minch where they are obviously seen visually, so that's quite interesting and makes the point that it's, though acoustic data is great, we also have a lot of data gaps. We don't, and we need visual data to confirm some of the acoustic data. So an absence of acoustic detections doesn't mean necessarily that the animals are not there clearly. And so we really need to understand better what kind of sounds they're producing at different times of years. And so that's still, that's where the visual and acoustic data is, and the match of those is really important. Quick example of that as well. very mechanical, almost like a boat engine. So that you hear the change in intervals over time. And so we've looked for those same signatures in the e-commerce data, as I mentioned before, so in the Maury Firth, and this is the spatial pattern that we found for Minke Whales strains in the Maury Firth. What I should say is that this isn't necessarily clear from this map that the recorders were in very different distances from the shore, and most of them were very close to shore, which if you try to detect really low frequencies like the Minke Whales strains is a bit of a problem. So it might be that some of these sites that have fewer detections might have not detected as many just because of population characteristics. But as you see, we found them in the Maury Firth, fewer detections on the east coast, and this is a plot of time of year versus time of day. And what's interesting here is that the data matched. I actually compared the acoustic data with the WDC shorewatch data, and it matches the sightings quite well. So they are coming in around May. Stay through the summer and then disappear again in the fall, with a little bit of a gap towards the end of the summer. And you see that there's a dial pattern towards the later part of the season, but not so much during the height of summer, which is quite interesting to see. So we are starting to do similar analysis with the West Coast data to see how that compares. And we detected humpback song as well, which was quite exciting, didn't necessarily expect it, although we do have more sightings, obviously, so that was interesting to see. And the data, we so far detected it off Tolster, Straw Head, and Stanton Bank. Humpback song, I'm sure you're all familiar with, was first described in the 1970s. It was mostly known from the breeding grounds, but increasingly the more we listen, we also hear it on feeding grounds and on migration. It's culturally transmitted. It's a really interesting behavior. And a quick sample of a detection that we had in December of Tolster. So far, most of sorry, not December, in March. Humpback song of Scotland. And we also detected fin whales. Again, Tolster and Stanton Bank is the deeper sites is where we detected most of those. The typical 20 hertz song that the males of fin whales produce, and those we detected between November and December. And because they're below our hearing range, I had to speed them up 20 times for you to hear them. It's a very regular song of low frequency pulses that can go on for hours at a time. And of course, we don't just hear marine mammals, we also hear ourselves. We hear a lot of shipping noise on the East Coast, primarily a lot of shipping, and as many studies have shown, shipping and noise related to it can have various impacts on marine mammals, reduced foraging rates and so on. So yeah, that's definitely something we are looking into with this data to see how it develops over time and how the different coasts, both coasts compare in that regard. We've got high driving from marine renewable developments as well as seismic exploration on the East Coast. So relatively noisy place in many ways. I don't know whether you want to hear some shipping. There you do. Doesn't even play. Okay. So that's seismic exploration. And on the West Coast, in comparison, is a fairly quiet environment. We do have some shipping, we do have recreational vessel traffic, of course. The one big concern on the West Coast are acoustic deterrent devices that are deployed in relation to the aquaculture industry to deter seals from cages. We did an analysis of HWT's data across years to see how the prevalence of these noises, these devices has developed over time, and you see that there was a big increase in spatial extent with the growth of the aquaculture industry across the West Coast over time. There's some interannual variability, but there's also some hotspots like the Sound of Mull, which has been insonified by these devices for quite some time now, and we are starting to understand some of the impacts that might have on animals. A quick sample of what an ADT sounds like. So there are these 10 kilohertz pulse trains that are quite loud and quite persistent in some areas. So with that, I just want to thank the whole project team, especially my colleagues at Marine Scotland and AFB, who are actually out right now to pull in the latest array and pull it back out again.
All right, thank you very much, Chris. Denise, we're now going to hear from Chris, who's